It's a fundamental right in a democracy, but some Winnipeg City Councillors want to study the idea of restricting where people can protest.
We want our neighborhoods to be peaceful.
Charleswood Tuxedo Westwood Councillor Evan Duncan brought a motion to Tuesday's Executive Policy Committee meeting, calling for a buffer zone around what he calls vulnerable institutions.
Protests are welcome. It's a part of our democracy, but we don't want you showing up at schools. We don't want you showing up at places of worship. We don't want you showing up at cultural centers.
Winnipeg police have said they are dealing with an increasing number of protests and counter-protests, putting a strain on their resources. The motion doesn't single out specific events, but recent years have seen protests over conflicts between Israelis and Palestinians, and rallies outside hospitals against COVID health measures. Duncan's motion proposes a 100-meter buffer zone around places like schools, hospitals, community and cultural centers, and places of worship.
I would invite anyone who has a protest to head down to Broadway, protest at the Ledge. Feel free to come down here to City Hall and protest. Don't go to a school, don't go to a church, don't go to a community center.
Mayor Scott Gillingham says the restrictions wouldn't apply to certain demonstrations, like labor pickets.
You will hear the police say that their costs and resource demand related to dealing with, attending protests and rallies and managing those has only increased.
On April 1st, members of Winnipeg's Palestinian community rallied outside the Rady Jewish Community Center. Protest organizer Ramzi Zeid says the center was hosting members of the Israeli Defense Forces, speaking about the conflict in Gaza. Zeid thinks Duncan's motion is directed at people like him.
I think we're being singled out. I think we're being probably discriminated against. I think that they're trying to take away our charter and rights and freedoms to rally and protest freely.
The motion calls for staff to come back with a bylaw in 90 days.